Welcome back to Shib Kai, everyone. Shoshi vanished after leaving a final warning. Today's Shib news, according to on-chain data released by crypto analytics company Santanet, an unidentified Ethereum address moved about 25 trillion Shiba Inu tokens, valued at over $250 million, from a leading cryptocurrency exchange to a self-custody wallet. The Shiba tokens were transferred to a new wallet from an Ethereum address that Etherscan identified as being associated with the U.S. cryptocurrency exchange Crypto.com. We will discuss Shoshi's disappearance and final warning in this video. Shib News today. To view our most recent information on expert analysis and price predictions for Shiba Inu, please remember to subscribe to the channel, share, and give it a thumbs up. Let's get the video started right now. The whale has been swiftly accumulating ETH since March 1st, and as of right now, it has 992 ETH in addition to its already 25 trillion SHIB. The transfer was performed in 6 separate transactions. The vast transfer to cold storage, according to the daily HLE, making it the largest wallet that hasn't been identified as belonging to an exchange and the third largest Shiba Inu wallet globally. According to data gathered by Whale Alert, the biggest transaction it has documented involves the transfer of 4.1 trillion SHIB tokens for around $45 million to an undisclosed wallet. It's unclear if another whale is migrating its tokens or if Crypto.com, which is transferring its SHIB to a new wallet, is doing the transactions. SHIB's burn rate exploded in just 24 hours between Monday and Tuesday, according to the Shiba Inu burn tracking website Shib Burn. The dog-themed token burned an incredible 453 million coins, an astounding 1,317% increase. Sending Shiba tokens to an address without a recoverable private key renders them useless and takes them out of circulation forever. This is known as burning. By lowering the overall quantity in circulation, this is frequently done to assist limit inflation and raise the value of the remaining tokens. Burning tokens is a community-driven strategy to raise the value of Shiba Inu, the second largest meme coin in the world. It is also thought to be a reference to the custom in some Asian cultures of burning paper money as a sacrifice to ancestors. The beta release of Sharium, the ecosystem's Layer 2 protocol built on top of Ethereum, has also delighted the Shiba community. As they continue to look for new opportunities for development, the Shiba community is growing. The beta version of SHIB was made available to beta testers last week, giving them a preview of the testnet. The much-awaited Layer 2 protocol, Shibarium, which is based on Ethereum, is currently in beta testing. As the team concentrates on creating more efficient procedures and monitoring for faults, it might stay that way for 2 or 4 months, according to Shiba developer Shoshi Kusama, who goes by a pseudonym. The Shiba Inu community has become more interested and enthusiastic as a result of these advancements. The community's ongoing interest and increasing significance in the cryptocurrency space are demonstrated by the launch of Sharium and the most recent transfer of SHIB tokens. It will be interesting to observe how these changes affect Shiba Inu's adoption rate and future. 2 well-known ETH investors have amassed a staggering 1.22 trillion SHIB, or $10.89 million, through 2 different transactions in the last day, according to WhaleStats, a well-known blockchain data tracking tool. Kate, the 232nd largest ETH whale, completed the first transaction, adding an impressive 899.99 billion SHIB, or $9.61 million, in a single transaction, according to WhaleStats. Shortly after, Blue Whale 73, the $2.15 billion 154th largest ETH whale, completed a deal to purchase 122.47 billion SHIB, which is equivalent to $1.28 million. The substantial whale accumulation follows Crypto.com's standard custody procedure, which involved moving $269.59 million, or 24.93 billion SHIB, to a new address in order to preserve the security of exchange wallets. In a market where Bitcoin is currently trading at $28,000, such a large collection from whales indicates that a substantial price gain for SHIB is imminent. The altcoins may begin pumping when Bitcoin stops pumping and settles at a particular price range because the market is short-term bullish with Bitcoin leading. Since Sharium's public beta was released, the demand for Shiba Inu has increased, which has led to a notable rise in the burn rate. In the last week alone, the Shiba Inu community has destroyed 2.72 billion SSA through 290 different transactions, according to the Crypt Basic. Shoshi Kusama, the lead developer of Shiba Inu, recently alluded to a significant development amid the ongoing developments when discussing the meeting between Ted Stilwitz, the futurist at Paramount Pictures, and Marcy Gastro, the advisor for the Shiba Metaverse, at the 2023 South by Southwest Festival in Texas. In the meantime, Kusama has categorized every member of the community as belonging to the Shiba defense breed in order to counter an expanding FUD effort against the project. Given that SHIB's 30-day moving average and relative strength index are both in low positions that are poised for a positive correction, the indicators suggest that a rally may be on the horizon. For example, earlier in the month, its RSI fell as low as 30, indicating that the currency had been oversold. It might not be long until a rebound starts, since the indicator is currently increasing gradually toward 50. In a similar vein, SHIB's 30-day moving average has been declining for a number of days, getting closer to an inevitable rise. Since SHIB hasn't experienced the large gains made by BTC, ETH, and other major coins in the last week, it is entirely debatable whether it will soon see a significant rally. However, there are a number of compelling reasons to believe this, the most obvious of which is the beta launch of Shiba Inu's Layer 2 network, Sharium. The network began operational on March 11th, and the full public debut is probably coming up in the next months. When Sharium is completely released, transaction times will speed up and scale up, making it possible for consumers to utilize Shiba Inu and the different apps in its ecosystem much more affordably. As a result, it should raise demand for SHIB and encourage more people to use and adopt the Shiba ecosystem. Its beta launch wasn't without problems, though. According to some observers, it had stolen its chain ID from Renia, a new blockchain that is presently in the testnet stage. The claims were promptly addressed by Sharium developers. Kagdia stated in a tweet that no duplication was deliberate and that chain IDs were chosen at random for Sharium's beta network. In order to dispel any suspicion that the Layer 2 team is merely replicating existing networks, Dyer further clarified that his team would be redeploying a new Sharium beta network with a distinct chain ID. SHIB's price hasn't recovered much from its decline after the aforementioned charges surfaced, and it continues to lag many other significant coins in spite of this reply. However, SHIB has risen this month in the market capitalization rankings, going from 15th earlier in March to 14th approximately a week ago. This demonstrates its consistent expansion, which could continue after the debut of Shiba the Metaverse. Although there isn't a set timetable for the release of this virtual environment with a Shiba theme, it is generally anticipated to happen before the year ends. Recently, the team released several updates, including preliminary video of one of the Metaverse's unique regions. Developers claim that the realm of Shiba the Metaverse will include 11595 territories that can be purchased and unlocked over time. This comprises the 3,643 lands that will be unveiled during the debut phase, of which 321,124 will be offered for sale. These will be divided into many districts according to their graphical style and flavor. The metaverse presents itself as the convergence of gaming, business, and entertainment. It is nevertheless reasonable to predict that SHIB will see some significant price increases over the year, given the platform's methodology. Even though it's currently only at 0.108, it might easily produce returns to 0.15 and 0.00002 over the coming months. Many supporters are actually waiting for even greater improvements. Others are even aiming for 0 or higher. Although this is very ambitious, there is no doubt that SHIB will eventually see some enviable returns if Shiba land debuts as scheduled. That concludes today. To view our most recent content, remember to give it a huge thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel.